Use E6000, but you can go ahead and use hot glue. Now, normally on metal, I would not say use hot glue on metal because it won't stick, but you're sticking it, you're sticking the metal onto fabric. So as long as you're sticking your metal onto fabric or paper, it's going to glue on there really nicely. Now, if I was going to do metal on metal or metal on plastic or plastic on metal or ceramic or anything or glass, use the E6000. But see, if you're going to take metal to fabric, it'll glue down perfectly and it's not coming off. That's delicious. I just have, look at this, I just have cold water and it is the bomb. Sometimes all you need is cold water. And I find it so much easier to drink water when it's nice and cold. Oh, love it. Look how gorgeous that looks. Loving that. Didn't even think that was going to work. Okay, so now we're not going to add any more appliques, I don't believe. We're going to add, well, maybe one more thing. Let me just look on the back of this. This is gorgeous. We're going to leave that. That's just so pretty. We'll leave that. I'm not going to cover that up. Okay. The thing I want to do now is I want to show you how to do some trims. Let's show you how to do some trims here. Okay, let me show you this. One thing, if you were going to put on some dangles, because you were going to, I like dangles when I'm going to put it on the pedestals, right? So then that's when I would take this and I would attach this on here. And when you attach on, and then that's where you get your dangles, see? I would attach it here, and you do it the same all the way around so that you measure it out evenly, and you go all the way around with your hot glue. That's if you're going to do dangles, okay? But I'm not going to do dangles because this is going to be sitting flat. I'm not going to put this on a pedestal, but I wanted to show you that. But I am going to put trim on it, right? So let's do some trim here. Hopefully I didn't go through that too fast. Okay. I have all kinds of trims here. These are what the trims look like at Hobby Lobby, okay? So this is a gold trim. I'm probably going to use that one. This is a trim of rosettes, which is just gorgeous. You get at Hobby Lobby. These all you can get for $1 for the spool of it. $2 on this one. This one $1 on this trim. And it comes on a spool like that. It's over in the fabric section. This is gorgeous, and this goes for $1 when it's on sale. Look how gorgeous that is. And you get this whole thing. So just to kind of show you the different trims. This is another trim that I think is gorgeous. I only have this much left, so I want to go buy more when it's 50% off. Look how beautiful this is. But this one is a little bit, well, look at it. It's gorgeous. It's more expensive. This one was like $6 or $7 a spool for when it's on a spool like this. But then when it's half off, it's like $3. So it's still a little bit more expensive side, but I still spend the money because it's gorgeous. This is another one that comes on a spool like this, is this one. I think this is beautiful too. This one comes out, I think, $1 a spool. But this is all I have left of this one, so. But I think on this one, I'm going to do this gold trim all the way around, I think. Oh, and then, yeah, you know what I need to do first? I'm moving too fast because I don't want to run out of time. All right, let me get this out. This is the big roll that I was talking about of this beautiful trim here. It comes on this that I split with Olivia. We had a good time that day. Hopefully you guys are seeing all this. Let me just see. Yes, you are. Okay. So let's glue this trim on here first. Okay, so that's about where I'm at there. I kind of pre-measure it and cut it off. I need a glue stick. Kind of went a little high on there on that one. Hopefully this covers the glue. Yeah, it will. Thank God. Okay, and try not to get your fingers burnt off when you're just trying to. Okay. Use your spatula, like I've been telling you. Follow my own advice before I burn my fingers off. I do have to use my fingers here. I'm just touching the beads themselves and bringing them up a little bit. Okay, look how gorgeous that is. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to bring that same trim and do it right there. And then this is what I'm going to show you. What I'm doing here is what I'll do around the whole box, but we won't do the whole box with trim because trim takes a little bit of time. But I'll show you it on this side and then we'll end the video. But you'll know that you're going to do the same process over and over around the whole thing. So this trim we're putting on the bottom, do around the entire box. Okay? You could cut these off individually and make earrings out of them. Would those be gorgeous earrings? I think so. Okay, so you put that trim there. Let me put this on the ground. And then let's take this gold trim and go around right here, right? Here we go. And do I want to use this gold trim or do I want to use this other one? This beautiful one right here. You know what? I think I want to use this. Look how pretty that is. And I may end up using, I don't have a lot of this, so I'll probably end up using that gold on the other side. Okay, now I don't work too far ahead when I'm using this trim. So try to only touch the trim until I can get to my spatula. Okay. And you guys, if I was you, I would definitely go to Hobby Lobby when these are 50% off, so you can pay half price on them. So you're spending $1 or $2 for most of these trims. While you're there, you can buy laces. You can buy all types of laces that you can use in this type of work. Rosettes. When you go, you'll know. And you'll go crazy. But I would wait until they have their 50% off. Just look it up on the website. And it'll say laces and trims 50% off. And that's the best time. That's when I go and I stock when I need to. I don't stock every 2 weeks when I go on sale because I don't need stuff. But when I do need, like I need a lot more trims. So these type of trims. So I'm going to go stock. And I want some rosettes and stuff like that. So. I don't know if I like how I did this. I don't know if I wish I would have put this pearl on the inside here. No, it looks good. Remember I said don't fret? And here's me fretting. Okay. Now that looks gorgeous. Put a little bit of hot glue right there to kind of seal the deal. There we go. That looks gorgeous. You see what you guys are seeing? Yeah, beautiful. Let me turn it around and bring it up a little bit. Look how gorgeous that is. Isn't that pretty? Okay, let me just stay right there. Look how beautiful that is. And look at the trim at the bottom. That trim is going to go all the way around, okay? So that same trim will be at the bottom here too. That's what that looks like there. And then we'll take either, I still have enough, I think, this trim here, and we'll put it like this again all the way around. on this top here. But this trim will go all the way around. And then this is what this looks like. But for the sake of time, I'm not going to finish up the trim part. But you guys see how to do it. Okay, you guys, I have been on here long enough. I'm sure this has been divided up into about 3 parts. Hopefully you guys have stuck with me. And go to Dollar Tree. Pick yourself up these boxes. Let me get one off the ground over here. Oh, it fell. Just a second. Go pick yourself up one of these boxes. Can you believe, look at, this is what this turned into. Can you believe that? That's just fabulous. So go get yourself one of these type of boxes. If you need to pick up 10 of them because you think you're going to make these as gifts or for decor around your house or both, or you just want to get those boxes and put Christmas decorations in, or also, remember I said you could take these and decorate these in all book pages, you guys, or music notes. I'm going to do that to a couple boxes. That would be fabulous. Go there, pick up your boxes. Pick up 5, 10, 6, 8, whatever you think you're going to need, because they won't be there. If you can find those pedestals, like I said, so that you can put them on a pedestal, pick these up. I always pick up, and when I see them, I'll pick up 10 of them, because I like to make stuff like this. If you can't find those, you will be able to find, you should be able to find, these are in the candle section. You can find the candle holders, E6000, those together, okay? That's when you use the E6000 glue. I get this at Walmart for about $3. Make sure you don't get black clear. E6000, those together, and that can be your pedestal. And this will make a gorgeous pedestal. I don't know why I haven't done that before. Okay. And make yourself some of these, you guys. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys are inspired. I've had a great couple of days making about 4 of these. And I'm excited to start decorating in my house. I will do a video of my Shabby Chic Christmas and show you guys how it turns out. So, okay, you guys, that is it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you give this video a thumbs up, that'd be great. Any comments or questions, leave them below. And come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. Oh, we'll leave it like that. All right, bye.